The all-new Hyundai Palisade has finally landed in Australia, and it's available at Kemah Hyundai at 3 great locations: Springwood, Springfield and Mount Gravatt. The new model sees significant changes to the outgoing model, and it's the first time the Palisade is seen in a hybrid powertrain. There's a lot to get through, so buckle up. Palisade's available in one model, the Calligraphy, available in either a 7 or an 8-seater variant. You get 8 exterior colors to pick from: Abyss Black, Creamy White, Shimmering Silver, Ecotronic Grey, Cast Iron Brown, Galaxy Maroon, Classy Blue, and Robust Emerald. And on top of this, you can opt for one of 4 interior colors: Black, brown, dark navy with light grey, or dark charcoal with brown stitching. Be sure to check the Hyundai Australia configurator to see which combinations are available. Under the bonnet, we've got a SmartStream 2.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol motor. It works in conjunction with a 1.65 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery and 2 electric motors, and it delivers a total power output of 245 kilowatts and 460 newton meters of torque. It sends its power via a 6-speed automatic transmission to all 4 wheels via Hyundai's active on-demand H-Track all-wheel drive system. And a great thing about it being a hybrid is that not only does it drink just 91 octane fuel, does support E10, but it also can do as little as 6.8 litres per 100 combined. And thanks to being equipped with a 72-litre fuel tank, you can get up to 1,015 kilometers in a single trip. In terms of suspension, we've got McPherson strut on the front and multi-link rear suspension, giving you a good blend of stability and comfort, offering you excellent ride quality. Plus, we're equipped with huge ventilated disc brakes all round, with 345mm rotors on the front and 325mm on the rear. Thanks to this, we've shortened Palisade's stopping distance by around 1.3 meters. The all-new Palisade is 5,060mm long, 1,765mm tall, or 1805, with your roof rails, and 1,980mm wide, making it marginally wider and taller than the outgoing model and 70mm longer. We've trimmed off 40mm of front overhang, improving Palisade's stance, approach angle and handling. The extra 70mm of wheelbase unlocks more cabin and legroom while giving Palisade a more comfortable ride. And the extra 35mm rear overhang gives Palisade more usable boot space. More on that in a bit. The GVM varies slightly depending on your configuration, with 2,980 kilos for the 7 seats and 3,000 kilos for the 8 seats. And with curb weights of 2,175 and 2,185 kilos respectively, we're sitting at a nice healthy 805 to 815 kilos of payload. And the Palisade supports up to 2 tons of brake towing capacity. Let's talk about the bold and commanding new styling of the all-new Palisade. We've got these awesome LED headlights with switchback LED turn signals, a radiator-style horizontal front grille, and just underneath it you've got 2 active air flaps. Brilliant 21-inch machined alloy wheels, and instead of fender flares that stick out, we've actually got them as grooves to allow more airflow to pass by the car. Unique 2-tone mirrors with inbuilt turn signals, semi-gloss chrome D pillars, LED rear tail lights with vertical LED turn signals, and 2 rear reflectors, and just underneath it are LED reverse lights. You also get a full-size spare tire. Palisade now features Hyundai's new digital key, allowing you to lock and unlock the vehicle using your phone. It also supports Hyundai's BlueLink connected car services and over-the-air updates. Where do I even start? The spectacular interior of the all-new Hyundai Palisade. Everywhere you look, you've got elements that both encapsulate luxury and provide practicality. We've got Nappa leather seats, which are electrically controlled for both the driver and the passenger. Both the front seats are heated and ventilated with lumbar supports, and the driver also gets both memory as well as cushion adjustment. Both of these front seats also double as relaxation seats, allowing you to recline really far and get a snooze in. We've got a leather appointed heated steering wheel. We've got dual 12.3-inch screens with GPS, wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Wireless charger, we get a head-up display that's also tuned into our traffic sign recognition. You get a 14-speaker Bose sound system with an external amp. It's brilliant. The center console also has a UVC sterilization function. You can just pop items in there and then push the UVC button. This rear view mirror, whilst yes, obviously is a mirror, it also doubles as a screen, allowing you to get full visibility of the back of the vehicle if either you're fully loaded with people or cargo. A nifty little trick, if the camera at the back gets dirty, you can clean it using the washer fluid. Drive-by-wire shifter on the right-hand side of the steering column with our push-button start. Electric park brake on the right-hand side of the dash. You largely won't need this as it comes on and off automatically. Smart cruise controls on the left-hand side of the steering wheel with your lane keeping, your volume, Bluetooth and voice control are just on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. We've got a tri-zone climate control system, meaning that in the front we've got our 2 zones, but there's also another zone that can be independently controlled by your rear passengers. To change between different drive or terrain modes, just push the toggle button and then you use the little silver lever underneath it. The gauge cluster theme will also suit depending on the drive or terrain mode that you're in. Our button for auto hold is just above that button, and for our downhill descent control, parking sensors and reverse camera, they're just on the left-hand side of the dash. We get a full 360-degree camera with area view. We get a sunroof for the front and the rear, an SOS button just in the armrest area with the 2 cup holders. There are 3 USB-C ports, 2 of which are for 100-watt charging and another one that's used for data link. We've also got a storage compartment just underneath here which has a 12-volt socket. For yours and your occupant's safety, the all-new Palisade comes equipped with 8 airbags and the full range of Hyundai's SmartSense safety technology. And here we are in the back seats of the all-new Hyundai Palisade, where I, at the unfathomable height of 5'8", cannot begin to describe how much knee room and headroom I have. If you were taller, you'd have no issue in the back here. The variant that I'm sat in at the moment is a 7-seater variant, which means that the 2 outboard seats are captain chairs, which means you get armrests and independent electric controls, and they both have the comfort seat functionality, which means you can recline really far. Both these seats have ISOFIX and top tether if you're using them for kids. The aircon vents in the new Palisade are up on the ceiling, which is great. Cold air drops, hot air rises. So what do you do if the seats are too hot? Well, great news, you've actually got both heated and ventilated seats in the back, and those are controlled through the control panel just up in the ceiling. That's where you've got your 3rd zone of climate control, where you can independently control the temperature of the rear. There is a small slide-out storage tray just behind the center console. We've also got a cup holder on each side, as well as these cool slide-up sunshades. The final row of the Palisade also has aircon vents up in the top. You've got 2 cup holders on each side. You've got another 2 100-watt USB-C chargers, 1 on each side. The 2 outboard seats are heated, and even in the 3rd row of seats, we get electric controls. So just next to the button for the heated seat, you can either tilt the seat forward and back, or you can move the seat. And if you are planning on putting kids in the back row, that is perfectly fine. The 2 outboard seats have ISOFIX and have top tether points. With all seats engaged, we get roughly 300 litres of boot space, meaning we can carry a full car's worth of people, plus a few suitcases, or a whole heap of shopping. By pushing a single button on the left-hand side in the boot area, we can fold that final row of seats down. And by doing so, that enables now up to 712 litres of cargo volume. And if you're only using the front 2 seats, you can fold all the back seats down, and that allows you up to 2,455 litres of boot space. And if you're planning on plugging in any sort of appliances or devices, you can either use the 250-volt socket or the 12-volt socket, depending on what suits your needs. And of course, the Palisade comes equipped with an electronically controlled boot. So there you have it, everything you need to know about the all-new Hyundai Palisade. And I take it because you've watched to the end, you're probably pretty keen to take it for a test drive. If you'd like to book yours, click or tap the link in the description below, or come visit us at one of 3 great locations: Springwood, Springfield, or Mount Gravatt. Or give us a call on 1300 766 609. Thinking about owning a new Hyundai? Ask Kima.